I have to, in order to do the show, I have to go read on the internet a lot. So what I read, I don't know, is it true? They say Piatigorsky in the trio, he's always the peacemaker.
Absolutely. Well, if you knew what Heifetz was like, all you have to do is, if you want to know what Heifetz was like, watch YouTube and his classes. The classes were done, they were all filmed.
Okay.
1 year before I got into the class, they had the classes, and Eric Friedman's on there, and a lot of my colleagues that I remember. But you can see what he was like. And
he never smiled on stage.
Very little.
But have he ever smiled like off
stage?
stage?
Oh yeah, once in a while. On stage, no. But in the class, we got him to laugh a few times.
Maybe because he's very serious about violin, so he doesn't
I think he's just very serious a little bit as a human being, and how we related to people was a little tough for him. I think he insulated himself.
Maybe he come from his environment as a child. He's very strict. He had a strict
Very strict.
teachers.
You know that he never practiced alone as a child. His father was always in the room with him.
That's pretty scary.
So it's scary. So, he's not a normal human being, and some people don't think he is a
human.
I
don't think I can have
I don't think he was a human
spare.
being. I think he came from Mars, the way he played.
Yeah.
It was in a good sense of that, that
perfect
is
technique,
superhuman.
perfect everything.
And perfect.
Superhuman.
He was superhuman.
You mean they're aliens? And once they go home to the room and they remove them as, because I'm alien, I play so well. I always imagine things.
It had to be that way, I'm pretty sure. But you're right, Piatigorsky was always the peacemaker, and we coached with him a little bit. He's
so nice, right?
He was wonderful, warm, and full of such wonderful stories. He would tell funniest things that would happen to him at concerts. One time he talked about performing a Bach suite, and he got totally lost in his playing. He forgot the piece, and he improvised the rest of it. He totally made it up.
And nobody could tell.
And nobody could tell.
That's very funny.
That's pretty good to be able to do that.
Bach,
in Bach.
I think
you would think people would notice, but he must have done a good job of it, because bravo, that was wonderful. I see you did some extra embellishments. Very imaginative playing. It's sort of like this gentleman who played with us on tour, the Rhapsody in Blue, this Japanese soloist.
The jazz pianist.
The jazz pianist.
Yes, I saw him play with David Schifrin. They did Argentina Piazzolla
he's
music.
Fantastic. There's not two concerts that he did anything alike, and he totally took the actual music and changed the notes and changed the rhythms, and every night it was different. Yet he stayed within, of course, the realm of the actual piece, because what's written down is the accompaniment, and
so he would definitely have a different right hands, but he is thinking the same chord progression in the head.
Yes, but then
the finger are different.
But if he was playing by himself, there was areas that he doesn't, orchestra doesn't play.
That's
he would totally improvise, totally, and he would go into different chords, and I've never heard anything like that. And
I know, not like us. We classical musician, we had to play exactly sheets by sheets and note by note as written on the paper.
Okay, so but in that capacity, it's a little bit harder to sound original. Then you have to work harder at your interpretation to make it more imaginative and colorful. So in that regard, then we have a little tougher job, don't we? To make it fresh.
Exactly.
To make the Brahms concerto, for instance, or the Dvorak concerto fresh, that it's been played at least 1 million times throughout the world, through history. And how do you make it special?
Yeah, how do you make it special?
Well, you have to find your inner soul, and you have to find your your personality, and bring that out, and do justice to the piece at the same time. So it's a challenge always.